Hey everybody, welcome back to the Nidus Anarchy series. I'm your host Adam, CIO and co-founder of Nidus, and today I want to talk about a remote code execution vulnerability in Ollama. They're calling it Probllama. So this new Probllama that's come out is affecting the API essentially. So there's an API call /API/pull that has a directory traversal attack capability to it. So basically the attacker with a properly formed HTTP request can make a call to this API and then traverse down and then execute remote code vulnerability through it to allow to basically access the server. The bigger problem is if you're running Ollama on a Docker image, because the Docker image comes with Ollama running as root and listening on 0 to 0 to 0 to 0, world readable. So it's public and it's owned by root. So if someone were to execute that RCE against Ollama, against that API that's publicly facing the internet, they would have root privileges on that server and then be able to execute code remotely from anywhere in the world to do whatever they want to do. This is bad. The people that found this code are saying it's extremely bad, it's horrible, and this and that. Yeah, it is, because it's a remote code execution vulnerability. That's bad. How you can access it via the API, which is generally exposed, yeah, that's bad. But I'm going to say this. First off, Ollama has already put out the patch. The patch was put out in May. It's already been addressed. So this is, if you are up to date and if you haven't patched it, you should. Otherwise, if you're up to date, you should be fine. But Ollama is like a hacker tool. It is not a enterprise-ready application, and it shouldn't be used as such. To me, Ollama is an amazing tool. I use it. I have it on a bunch of my servers for my AI stuff. But it's a hacker tool, like hacker in the sense where, you know, you're playing around with stuff at home or trying to see how things work. Building enterprise infrastructure on Ollama, I don't know if that's really such a good idea for cases just like this. I mean, the version number of Ollama that's out right now, I think, is 0.1. It's not even at an actual major version release. So it's basically, that in itself just tells you it's not even that it's beta, it's that this is a tool that's meant for people just to play around with and have fun and do things with. So, but if you are one of those people, or if you are using this in the enterprise, or if you are publicly exposing this, I highly recommend that you patch and then also throw up a reverse proxy or something that has some form of an authentication layer in between. Even an AWS API gateway, you can throw in a Lambda authorizer, or even just do cognito authentication or an API key. Do something to have some form of authentication between you and Ollama, because right now that Ollama API, it's not authenticated. Anyone can access it and do whatever they want. Like I said, it's meant for really home use and not for enterprise commercial, but you know there's people out there doing it. So if you're running Ollama, patch your Ollama and fix your Probllama. Later. See ya.